Hello everyone, it's J. Marie here, and I want to thank you for coming to spend time with me on my channel. In today's video, I thought I'd give you guys an update on the propagation box I started a few weeks ago and dive into my plant propagation process and favorite methods. I like to keep my channel relaxed and low-key, so I want you to sit back, grab a coffee or a tea, and come spend a little time with me. So before we talk about propagation of the string of hearts, I wanted to talk about the plant care tips that I live by. I've mentioned in the past videos there are certain plants that thrive off neglect. Well, the Ceropegii woodii, or string of hearts, is definitely one of those plants. I'm a big fan of bottom watering my plants to ensure the root system is not being overwatered, which can help avoid root rot. The string of hearts has a very shallow root system, so I like to keep her in a shallow pot. I usually water this plant every 1 to 2 weeks depending on the time of year, as stronger sunlight will cause the plant to dry out. My rule of thumb for this string of hearts is to check the leaves, which are usually plump, and if they start to feel paper thin, it's time to water your plant. And even the size of the pot or the type of pot, for example, terracotta, which is more porous versus a ceramic pot, can dramatically change the frequency in watering. So after the propagation box was set up, I finally decided to trim my string of hearts at the point in which the vining begins to get thinner, which is a result of a lack of sunlight. I much prefer the butterfly method of propagating the string of hearts. So you're going to take the cutting in between each set of leaves, eliminating the excess vine, and then you simply place this cutting on top of a bed of sphagnum moss, keeping the node portion of the cutting down towards the wet moss. You can also take one of the string of cuttings and wrap it over wet moss, pushing the leaves face up into the moss to ensure the nodes are touching the moss. You can certainly take the string of hearts as well at the point in which you cut, trim off the bottom leaves, and stick this directly into water. But I prefer the butterfly method overall because I have the highest success rate with this process. I also like to keep this propagation box near a grow light with a heating mat underneath to generate condensation, creating the warm, moist environment required for the cuttings to thrive in. As you can see, just after a few weeks, the cuttings have already sprouted very healthy, happy roots, and in another 3 to 4 weeks, they will be ready to transplant into a small 4-inch pot with an airy soil mix. Alright my friends, I really hope you guys enjoyed spending time with me today and you found this video helpful. I'm going to continue my day tending to my plants and finish up some weekend home care. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, you can go ahead and click that button now. And I will see you on my next video. Bye guys.